Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here, and we are back in Timberborn. Let's see what our little village is up to today. We are in a drought for the next 5.5 days, which is fine. We've got our water stored up in here. We've got our water stored up in there. So we've got access to a little bit of water here and there. So we're not like hurting on water. We just got in our lumber mill, and it looks like we need a beaver to run it. I think I'm going to suspend this beaver. Okay, he did where did he go? There's still 3 trees up here that can be harvested. So I'm going to leave that guy for just a moment. We've got the one over here. I've got the berry collector. You know what? Let's suspend the berry collector for a bit. Okay, that gives us a guy here. We got one there. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, let's speed things up. Let's let the beavers get to their houses and do their thing. How are we at... Okay, so we've got to get those in order to get the... to get this guy, to get the forester done. So, okay, so that's what we're up to. Alright. And we've got a couple trees over here, a couple over there, and then a few baby trees. And now we have access to these birch, which... The birch aren't going to do a whole lot, but they are there. We also have this dead forest back here, which is pine. So, yeah, that's another handful of wood. But, yeah, we need to get... We've got 171 wood, so as long as I don't build anything too crazy right now, we should be okay. Let's see, we've got 2 free beds, so we can still accommodate 2 more children. So we've got 109 science. I don't know. I think we want to save our science points. Yeah, let's save them. Let's unlock the stairs. And then I really would like to unlock the platform next. I was going to say we could do some shrubs over here, but I think it'd be better to wait. Just a little bit, since we have limited funds and resources, so we'll wait. Ah, Forester is complete. Excellent. Okay, so let me see. We've only got 2 people there, huh? I'm going to suspend one of my pump workers. We still got both barrels full, so I'm going to suspend him, give him that. Let's see. I want you to focus on, we're going to go maple. Maple always takes longer, but you know what? In the end, we always get much better returns. So I'm going to go ahead and do a thing of maple over here. Let's see, we probably want a little bit more. I'm not trying to be greedy with it, but at the same time, any little bit extra that we get will be helpful. So let me do that, and I would like to connect. I'd like to connect these 2 paths right here. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that space just yet, nor am I sure what we're going to do with this space, but let's get started. Let's get at least this much in maple. In fact, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that much in maple, and then let me come back up here. And from the looks of things, I think we can do like that. Yeah. And that will at least give us a path up, like, to this point. So that's good. Okay, so we got that. How many planks do we got? We've got... What did they just do? Oh, okay. The numbers disappeared. I guess they grabbed them from the building and took them over to storage. Speaking of storage, I bet you storage is full. Okay, so we're going to need a second storage. Unfortunately, but we do need one. Let me see. How can I do this? So I could stack it, but I don't have the platforms yet. Or we could put it this way. You know what? I think we're just going to put it that way for just a bit. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then that gives us a platform to build stuff on. I know I can build houses on top of that. And have a little bit of room for like a staircase or something to go up to like the next level. And we might do that. We might utilize that as like our first little stepping stone to get up on top of the buildings. But we've got 70 something science, and we're going to need 100 for the first platform, so that will take just a bit for that. And they are still working on that. Okay, good, great. Are those not... Oh, I was going to say, why are they not cutting these trees? They're not under a cut order, that's why. They are not under a cut order, but these shall be. Do we have range? We have a little bit of range. Just a little bit. Alright. And then, of course, we have more over here, which we'll probably just go ahead and run a path over here. Oop, not a lumberjack. And I'll just put down a couple lumberjacks right there. Let me go ahead and pause this guy. As soon as this one is finished with that, we'll pause him. Of course, he's going to have these other trees grow at some point, but that's okay. Yep, go ahead and wipe out that section of trees. And we are at 97. 98 science. We're almost there. 100. Alright, excellent. So now we can just come straight over here, and I'm going to put a little path up right here. That way we can have access to this handful of birch right here. Not that it's going to do us a whole lot of good, but we do have the lumberjacks right here, so we might as well gather every strand of wood that we can find. That gives us a little bit of extra time over here for our maples to grow, and it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a couple seasons before we actually get that growing. I know it's... I don't know, I'm tempted to grow a small patch of pine just so that I have something like quicker, sooner, and we can, do stuff with. Because we are running out of wood, and this is going to be our last little section right there. Unless we, come over here, or we go up here. And even then, that's just a tiny bit of birch. I wish there was a few more up there. It'd make it worthwhile to go up there. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put in a small patch of pine. Just because pine is 12 days, and these aren't even close to being done. Let me do this right here. I want you to prioritize on this pine real fast. So we'll do that. That way we have a little bit of wood we can work with sooner. And then we'll wait on the maple to come in. So, but you know, 15 pine or so, however many we put in there. I think that's like 9, 11, 12, maybe 12 pine. That's like 20 something logs. Yeah, that will help us get by in a pinch if we absolutely need wood. So, yeah, focus on the maple now. Okay, great, great, great. That will go. That will give us a little bit extra. And, of course, we still have these chestnuts over here, too, that are still growing. So we do have more wood than it actually appears. It's just, yeah, we've got to wait for it. So, has the water is supposed to be coming back. How far along are we? We are still up in the mountains somewhere, huh? Nope, there it is. Okay, so yeah, the water is going to take roughly 3 days to reach us. I like how it comes around and goes straight around the corner without having to completely fill this first. That is kind of a nice feature right there. I'm not sure how they managed that. I'm not sure if they changed anything in the water code, because the water used to not act quite that fluid. It would always have to fill up a space before it expanded out of said space. But, you know, I'm okay with the way it's going right now. I'm not complaining. Not a single bit. Yep, you just keep on running down there. You green some things up. I really wish they would put like a rainstorm in the game, though. That'd be cool, a little rainstorm. I say that because I saw this little dip right here, and I'm like, man, if that thing would fill up with water, this whole little area would be green. And I'm like, how would you get water over here? 2 ways: rainstorm, or a spring that you'd have to drill in order to get it to open up. Okay, so we've basically got this open up. Let's get a cut. Really? Already going into another drought? Wow. We weren't even 4 days in, and here we are already going back. Okay, so we could... Hold on, is this another set of water? Did I miss this? Oh, we did miss this. So there is two more water source blocks over here. Excellent. And it runs straight off. Yes, 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 yes. I like that. I like that, because now we can open this up, and then the water can flow this way, and then once again it can flow out. I like ye. I like ye. I like ye. Still doesn't do much for this area. There's always these big, huge areas of like drought. But I mean, we could open this one, and that would come over here, flood this. It would exit out over here. See, it would come down this way, come over here. It would stop there. It would stop here. Okay, so it only exit out this spot. That would green up a lot of this. Oh, and over here. Yeah, that would green up most of the map, I think, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if the water sources are enough to do that, but it would add to it. Okay, well, still looking good. 255 wood. We've got 65 science. Let's see, what should our next purchase be? We can probably do the levees. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Next is we should do some levees. That way we can hold a little bit more water. Or we could do a floodgate. Or we could do something else. Let me see. Let's take a look at our options here. Let's see. The observatory, yeah, that's going to be a little too far advanced. We could always do some stuff to help increase our well-being. Giving beavers a shower would increase their wetness, because they like wet fur, I guess. Makes sense. We could also start doing, well, we need to do is we need to start getting medicine. There are some stuff. Okay, let me do this. Let me send. Do I really need to send? I don't know. Do we really need to do this? You know what? I'm gonna put like that, and I could run the path straight over. How are we looking on our range? We are starting to get red right there. Okay. Let's see if we can't get someone that can gather up those dandelions. And let me see our range. Our range is red right there. Nice. So it can go up there. Okay, so now I need a gatherer, I believe. And then we need to set you to dandelions. Nice. Okay, so we can get medicine now. So if we can get medicine, then we need to be able to heal people. Which, medical bed. I'm going to unlock the medical bed. And then we need to unlock the healer, right? Yes. So, ooh, the healer's going to take gears. Okay. I'm hoping that just by unlocking that, we didn't, like, accidentally trigger the, trigger any, like, injuries to start happening, because I was not trying to trigger that at all. I'm going to put in a couple of beds. That way we have them ready in case we get any injured beavers. They can go and rest. We can't really heal them, but they can rest. So we'll do that. We'll start gathering up. Yeah, we'll start gathering up the little bit of dandelions that we can. And how are we doing on... We probably need some more houses, don't we? Yeah, I think we need some more houses. Let me see. How far away are we from here? Yeah, we're a little ways. Not too bad. Okay, so... If I stack my houses, that is gonna cause a lot of wood to be used. You know what? Let's just put in another house, like, right down here. Like so. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll increase that by 1. Okay. So we got 4 free beds now. And we got beavers with nothing to do in the range. Let's go ahead and pause these guys. Okay, so this one is still... These trees are under a cut order, right? Yeah, they're still under a cut order. Broken teeth. Do we not have a grinder? Oh, I thought we had already built a grinder. Okay, we need to get a grinder going. Let's see. Where is it? Well-being. Okay, yeah, I could have swore I've already had built a grinder. I'm over here worried about being sick and stuff, and they need a grinder. I could put a grinder right here. Yeah, I don't know how many grinders we need, so let's put one right there. That way the town has one. All we need is one more log and it's completed. There we go. Oh, come on now. I know, yes, I was about to say, I know there's another one of y'all that need teeth grinding. Yeah, I like that animation. That's a nice little animation. The devs do a good job with their animation. They put a lot of effort into making things move. There's not a whole lot of static buildings. Now, that's also a great thing, and I also think that's also a downfall when it comes to the larger cities. As everybody saw in the last playthrough, frame rates completely tanked when we got that big of a city. I don't know if they're going to be able to clean that up. I really hope they can clean that up. So I'd love to see, and I know the original demo that I first played could not handle 200 beavers. You would hit 200, and your city would just lag out no matter how fast you were playing. You were having issues, and now we're up to 500-600 beavers, and we're having that same issue or a similar issue. I don't know if it's the exact same, but the devs have come a long way in making the game more optimized, more smooth, more playable. I would say, me personally, I would love to see that 1,000 beaver mark to where everything ran fluid. I think if they could achieve 1,000 beavers in a city with all the pumps and all the gadgets and all the stuff spinning and moving and doing stuff, and they could achieve, a decent 30 FPS on that, I think they would. I would take my hat off to them. They would have done an excellent job. Not that they haven't done an excellent job, but long-term goal. I would love to see that. I would love it, love it, love it. They do good work, though. Cannot deny that. I have enjoyed many, many hours of playing this game. Alright, so I don't want to overwhelm my stockpile of dandelions either. I think, where are we at with dandelions? We've only got 10 there. We've got 20 there. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me says I could build a bigger storage right now and just set a limit on them, but I don't know if that's a good idea to use up all my wooden planks at the moment. How are my trees doing here? 41%. How are these trees doing? 75. Okay, so yeah, we've got, what, 9 here? 10, 11, 12, 13 trees. Okay. So that's roughly, what, 26 wood we'll get. Oh, we still got... Hold on. I've got a tree over here that needs cutting. Alright, fill that in. Kind of wondering if I should have built a bigger forester. Or not a bigger forester, but a bigger pine forest with my forester. Sorry, my brain said one thing and my mouth said something else here. We got a little bit off there, but yes, I'm wondering if we should have done that. I mean, we have room. I could add in another forester and let them do their thing, because I mean that forest is only going to last for so long. Why don't we do that? Why don't we add in a second forester? I'm going to add them in, like, right here. And then I will suspend this guy. Well, do I even need to? No, we don't even need to. We've got 3 unemployed. Okay, great. Actually, if we've got 3 unemployed, let me turn this pump back on. Let me give that beaver a job. Okay, we've got that. I think we're going to do a quick pine forest. Yeah, let's do a quick... Well, I mean, we've got the chestnuts over here. The chestnuts is 4 logs, but that is 24 days. Yeah, I'm going to do a pine forest. Yeah, give me a small pine forest over here, and then... I don't know if I want to redo this as chestnuts or not. Part of me says yes, because we can use them as food. Another part of me says no, because chestnuts just don't produce that much food. But I do think we're going to add... Yeah, I think we're going to add in another section of pine. I'm a sucker for pine. I always like doing the pine early game because it gives me extra wood quickly. I mean, we still got 15 days on that one, so everything that's planted here will be harvested 3 days before this maple's ever ready. So, I mean, it's good to have... I think, personally, it's good to have some fast-growing stuff like pine to supplement the in-between periods of the maple. Now, later on, full maple. When you can afford it, full maple. Every single bit needs to be maple. But for right now, because we're kind of at a stalemate here, we can't do a whole lot. We've got 200 logs, but we're producing planks, and I don't want to stop my plank production yet. And let me see, we have, yeah, okay, so we have no empty workers, no empty anything. We are maxed out at the moment. Hey, we've got all these berries. Okay, so let me pause this gatherer. Turn this gatherer back on. This guy is cutting down those trees. Excellent. That'll give us a little bit of something. Okay, so I'm thinking we're probably going to need to get a gear workshop here pretty fast. Let's go ahead and unlock it. There we go. We've got it unlocked. It's going to take a little bit to get it in place. I'm wondering if we should put... well, that would only work during the wet season. I was going to say maybe we should put a handful of these smaller water wheels right here. You know, bridge it across, put in some smaller water wheels, add in like a power system, and then maybe put it on this side of the river, but I'm not sure if we should do that. I mean, I kind of want to do that because that would give us free power during one part of the system of the seasons. We do have windmills on this one though. We do have that, so I can also use windmills. Planks, wood, planks and gears and paper. Yeah, that large windmill is going to be, yeah, 1,400. That's going to be a little bit costly. That one's not too bad at 120. The water wheel, that is the small one, yes. Okay, so we don't have the big water wheel. Okay, so we don't have the big water wheel with the folktails. I didn't realize that until just now. We have the small water wheel with them, but we have windmills. So we have a different balance on our power than we do with the iron teeth, and we don't have a generator. Okay, so that is important. We got to keep that in mind. We don't have a generator to power things. You know what? I'm kind of thinking that... Ooh, those are 50 logs a piece. That's going to be expensive. Hold on. I just realized we don't have... Oh, no, those pine are under a cut order, aren't they? Good. Keep them under a cut order. Get rid of that. We don't have a lumberjack over here. That's what we're missing. Okay, you cut down those trees. All of these are going to be grown here in a few days. I say a few days, like 10 days. Not bad. Okay, well, we haven't... I'd say we've made a little bit of progress today. Not a whole lot of progress, but we've got our tree farms in place, which means we will have a renewable source of wood now. We've got 2 little sections of pine, and we've got a big section of maple. I think once we get into the maple, I could probably replace the pine. I might let the pine go one more cut season before replacing it with maple, just so that the next round of maple will be, almost ready by that point. But we'll just see how things go. So right now everything's flowing. Our Beaver City's growing. We're doing things. We probably need to get in another researcher, up our research. That way we can start learning new technologies. I'm going to have to start getting the power grid installed on this one. Now, I'm not sure how or what we're going to do for the power grid. But I have thoughts, I have plans, I have ideas. Well, I say I have plans. I'm going to be making plans as we go. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, that is it for today's episode. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. And guys, just like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support. All the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome, and I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.